Greetings. My name is Ruthie Yao, and I'm a Service Learning and Partnership Specialist at the Center for Serve, Learn, Sustain. This is our 2022 end-of-year report documenting our Public Interest Technology for First-Year Engineers project. I want to share quickly our momentum approach goals. Our project aims to heighten academic engagement through the inclusion of service learning experiences with Serve, Learn, Sustain partners, help students make and deepen purposeful choices by exposing them to organizations and careers in public interest technology, and support students in maintaining momentum along a clear pathway through offering them opportunities to continue their public interest technology learning journey through other courses in their major that draw on public interest technology materials, case studies, and partnerships. Our course level learning objectives include students comprehending key tenets of public interest technology, working effectively with partners, and applying technological skills and humanities habits of mind to service learning projects. The community partners on our project include Freddie Stevens, the Director of Housing at the Grove Park Foundation, Akisi Stokes, the co-founder and director of Wonder Grubs, Donna Stevens, the chair of the Proctor Creek Stewardship Council and the co-founder of the Chattahoochee Brick Company Descendants Coalition, and Mr. Gary Harris, the managing director of the Center for Sustainable Communities. Our partners in the Writing and Communication program are 4 Marion Britton Fellows: Renee Busking, Lee Hibbard, Mike Lehman, and Suchi Duda. Our engineering faculty partners include Matthew Ralph in Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering, Marianne Whitenauer in Electrical and Computer Engineering, J.T. Taylor in Civil and Environmental Engineering, and Chen Zhou in Industrial and Systems Engineering. And finally, Andy Frazee and I are the co-PIs of this project. With our engineering partners, our community partners, and the terrific Britton Fellows, we aim to design syllabi that resonated with young engineers, that resonated with partner mission, and that would make sense in a public interest technology syllabus. We wanted these projects to be meaningful for students, to be meaningful for partners, and to give students and partners a sense of understanding more deeply what public interest technology looks like at the intersection of their work and their goals. You'll hear from Suchi in just a few moments. I wanted to briefly introduce her course and her partners. Suchi worked with Freddie Stevens at Grove Park Foundation and Matthew Ralph. And in this partnership, she and her students co-created at the intersection of public interest technology, sustainability, literary studies, and a rapidly changing Atlanta neighborhood. You'll see here Grove Park Foundation's mission is revitalizing the Grove Park neighborhood and improving the quality of life by working with local partners, leaders, and residents to create a healthy, equitable, and vibrant community.
Hi, my name is Suchish Mehta, and I am a faculty partner at the Public Interest Technology for First-Year Engineers project in collaboration with the Writing and Communication program at Georgia Tech. Currently, I'm teaching a course titled Sustainable Socioeconomics of Our Atlanta Home, which is placed at the intersections of writing and communication studies, theories of sustainability, and literary studies. This course focuses on the socioeconomic ecologies that support the sustainable, purpose-built communities model. Organizations like the Grove Park Foundation in Atlanta aim to target issues like unequal housing and education with initiatives such as mixed-income housing communities, cradle-to-college education, and community health and wellness programs. However, issues like gentrification, environmental factors, and an economic crisis hindered this equitable decision-making. In this course, we collaborated with our advisor, Dr. Matthew Ralph, Professor of Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering, and Freddie Stevens, Director of Housing at the Grove Park Foundation, to investigate some broad questions like, how can our racialized history and present guide future planning towards equitable decision-making? With the continued development of the Bellwood Quarry, which is neighboring Grove Park, into a tourist attraction, how will access to affordable housing be restricted to Grove Park residents? How can you propose feasible and cost-effective solutions using public interest technology to keep the basic resources such as housing and food accessible to vulnerable communities that will eventually be affected by gentrification. Thank you.
Hi, so I'm Andy Frazee. I'm the co-PI along with Ruthie for this project. And so we've talked about the work that we've been doing over the past year, and I'm going to look ahead to spring 2023 and to the completion of the project. So our plans focus on three main areas, and these include assessment, transfer, and then further steps. For assessment, we'll be assessing how well students do three things. One, comprehend key tenets of public interest technology, or PIT. Two, work effectively with community partners. And three, apply technological skills and humanities habits of mind to service learning projects. And we'll do this through two forms of assessment. One is a set of surveys, one at the beginning and one at the end of the semester for students who opt into the study. And then also a direct assessment of student work also for students who opt into the study. And we'll be using a rubric to review student messages to their community partners. And that rubric is aligned with the three areas I just talked about that we're trying to assess. Secondly, we'll also be working to capture and transfer what we've learned thus far from the study. So as we move toward completion of the project, we'll be focusing on a couple of things. One is articulating best practices for integrating issues of PIT into first-year composition prep classes. And we'll also be reviewing the work of the previous year and preparing pedagogical materials such as syllabi, assignments, and lessons so that the insight of this set of instructors and of our study as a whole can be transferred to other instructors. And finally, we'll be looking forward to the next stages of our ongoing project. We plan on using our experience and assessments to apply for further funding, to continue innovating ways to consider PIT in first-year composition and throughout the curriculum. And we also plan on disseminating our findings through conference presentations and articles. Given our preliminary findings, we think we have some interesting things to share about public interest technology in the higher ed classroom. And so thanks again for the opportunity to pursue this work. We've had a lot of really good insights and a lot of fun along the way. And we look forward to this next semester and to reporting our findings at the end of that. So thank you very much.